Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rimmer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and everybody is good to go and excited about the week ahead. I'm excited about the week ahead. It is one of those things where we have to kind of learn or relearn what we've got going on, and I guess what today's morning message is really going to be about is the ability to keep learning, right? Learn something new. As I've developed This Is It Network, and again, This Is It Network, for those of you that are not familiar, is a global digital TV network connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. And each and every day, I am blessed and honored to be able to meet with so many amazing people. I already did 3 interviews this morning. Good morning, Lisa. And it's just been a wonderful opportunity for me. I have chosen to go into uncharted territory. Though I studied media and communications when I was in college a long time ago, this new phase of things, as you can imagine, media has changed so drastically since 1999. I'm aging myself completely. So it's important to constantly be learning new things and putting yourself out there in a novice space. And really owning the fact that you don't have all of the answers and you don't know all things. And today I'm going to challenge you on a Monday, September 14th, I want to say today is. I'm going to challenge you to learn something new, to be able to go out there and find something new that will help you get closer to what it is that you want. I know that we spend a lot of time perfecting who it is that we are. We spend a lot of time perfecting what it is that we are creating, the product and service that we are working on. But today I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you to learn something new. In the launch of the This Is It Network and its new platform, so you guys, if you haven't checked it out, please do so. Within the post, there's a wonderful link for you to be able to make that make sense and check that out. It looks gorgeous. At least I think it looks gorgeous. It's seamless in the way in which we can connect with our current content. Now This Is It TV provides both free and complimentary content as well as specialty content within for our members and our membership community. So again, log on or click the link within the post to kind of check out what that looks like. I don't know how to build a platform. I know how to talk. I know how to connect. I know how to figure out, how to really be able to focus on and build community. I know personal branding, but do I know the technical aspects of creating a network? No. And I always had to surround myself with people who knew more than me in this particular category. My Taquan Allen and the number of different wonderful people that I've worked with on This Is It TV as I was developing, as I was determining what I knew and staying in my lane and then allowing others to do. In this journey of creating the new digital network in the way in which it looks now. And again, check it out if you can. I've had to learn. I didn't, wake up just understanding MailChimp and social media and Facebook and Instagram and all of those things. And for a lot of you, that seems daunting. For a lot of you, you're like, I can't learn one more thing, or I can't, put one more thing that I need password protected into my life. I get it. But we have to challenge ourselves to learn new things. We have to challenge ourselves to show up in bigger ways. We have to challenge ourselves to be able to take it to the next level, because I promise you, those that are not as skilled as you, those that are not as dedicated to your product or service are challenging themselves with new opportunities and new platforms. I was teasing, and I don't even know if it was over the weekend or if it was, last week. I mean, that's how everything is kind of gone together in my life. And I was talking to somebody about being late to the game for YouTube. I was a little bit late to the game for YouTube. We're active, and hello all to the folks that are watching us on YouTube now, but we were late to the game in the way in which we were doing it. And so even in the content in which I provide, it wasn't necessarily in that space. I was a little late to the game and decided I got to take tons of pictures of myself on Instagram. I was late to the game in those things. Technology evolves very quickly. And if you don't adapt to that technology, you're left behind. I mean, my goodness, what if I was just chilling on MySpace right now, right? Trying to hang out with all of you from before. It would have been a different story if I was pretending that cassette tapes were still a thing. If I was, heading over to Blockbuster to find a video. It's about the evolution of things. This is not for me to pull you from or distract you from what it is that you are currently doing, because I have always been a victim of the bouncing ball and going from one thing to the other. But it's about bringing something new to the table for your business, bringing something new to the table for what it is that you are doing, so you can get closer to what it is that you want. So you know what the new technologies are. So you know what's happening. And what does that look like, and and how does that feel? I think a lot of us, especially within the, mature space, I'm proudly 43. When folks had asked, hello, Nicole, how are you? When folks had asked about, TikTok and what that looks like and what that feels like, when you first go onto the platform, you're like, no, this ain't for me. This isn't for me. I've walked into the wrong party where everyone's going to call me ma'am. And I'm going to feel really, really disjointed, right, in that space. And then I started to use the platform hashtag over 30, hashtag over 40, hashtag over 50, and I found my people. But I refused to be left behind by another platform or not know additional ways for me to connect with people, because I was scared or just satisfied with where I was. I tease, and you guys are with me as it relates to the MySpace space, but then there was also Vine, who had come and gone. And these platforms in which we dive into without necessarily paying attention to what's next, and then we get left behind. And I think the challenge, whether or not you're dealing with that specifically, right, whether or not you're dealing with a particular platform, or it's Constant Contact versus MailChimp, or services or additives or additional offerings that are found within those platforms, right? Being able to level up. I'm just going to use the basic. I'm not going to dive in and figure out the better ways in order to use this platform or resource. I'm not going to learn or get another certification because I'm good and I'm still getting paid at this certification, so I'm not going to level up. Today, I'm going to ask you to learn something new, because that level up could be a drastic increase in the way in which you are paid and the amount in which you are paid. Could be a drastic increase in the amount of people in which you service and the amount of people in which you reach. Something very small, and learning something very small can drastically change the way in which your business runs, or the way in which you communicate with your current community or find new people within your community. Holding on to things that are broken isn't necessarily the best idea, and even holding on to things that work but could be better, you're really cementing yourself in place, as opposed to leaping and moving forward to something wonderful. So I'm not asking you to revamp everything, and I'm not asking you to start from scratch, but I am asking you to start something new. Learn something new. Listen to something new. I don't apologize about how I consume content and how I learn. I'm a visual learner, and I'm not a very good reader. That's very mature of me to say at 40 years old and a future author. It's kind of crazy. But I prefer to listen and I prefer to watch, right? That's just me understanding the best ways in which I learn, knowing that other people learn in other ways. So I listen to a lot of books. I listen and watch a ton of keynote speeches. I participate and watch with a number of different documentaries. I am constantly learning, because my goal is to really be in a really amazing space, not only for myself and for my business, but for my community. And it's not always typical to do traditional higher education and go back for 2 to 3 to 4 years in addition in order to get a degree. That's not really what I'm talking about. It's just about understanding and opening yourself up to being better at what it is that you're currently doing. This is really why we started the membership in the community, is because I believe that there are so many remarkable people, remarkable women that want to learn more, that want to be more. And that might not necessarily require a whole other degree. It might just require you tapping into some videos or meeting with some experts, or really honing in on what it is that you're currently doing and leveling that up. And so today I want you to be cognizant of what it is that you know, with the ability and willingness to learn more, to learn something new, knowing that that something new is going to get you closer to that space. I know that we are in a space. Hello, Steph. How are you, darling? We are in a space where we are hungry and thirsty for more knowledge, but may not necessarily know where to find it, or we find ourselves stagnant in what we do know, redoing and re-saying the same exact thing and not bringing any additional value to the table. Because I learn differently, because I am in a space where I'm not interested necessarily, to my parents' dismay, in getting another degree of a formal type. I surround myself with people that are smarter than me, that can teach me, that can fill my cup and quench my thirst for learning and wanting to be better, wanting to be able to go after more. And so today, my goal for all of you is for you to learn something new. For you to focus on where it is that you want to be and say, what else could I know? What else could I be surrounded with? What else could I expose myself to? What else could I do in order to learn more, or at least something new today? What is that thing? What is that thing you've been avoiding, that tutorial you have not watched? What is that thing? Today, allocate the time. Sit down and learn that. Sit down and dive in so you can be better for it, so your community can be better for it, so your business, your product, your service, your organization can be better for it. Once we stop learning, once we stop welcoming more knowledge and welcoming more activities, good morning, that's when things become difficult. That's when we become stuck exactly where we stand. My goal for all of you is to focus not only on what it is that you have and the competencies in which you already have, but what is something new you can learn today to get you closer to what it is that you want. And there's a ton of ways to learn. This is not about higher education, though I am for that, if that's a journey in which you want to take. But this is about surrounding yourself with people who know more. It's about exposing yourself to courses or experts that can teach you, that can enlighten you, that can provide a different perspective. Some of us are content with what we know, and we just want to maneuver in that space. And I got what it is that I know, and I'm going to sell that, and I'm okay being okay. But what I challenge you to do today is to want to be more, want to learn something new. Because my goal is to connect you guys in a way that has you find your voice. And we speak with confidence when there is knowledge behind our words. We no longer whisper, and we scream our dreams. I'm excited to come to you each and every day to encourage you to do so. Today, I'm instructing you to learn something new. If you want to learn, if you want to be part of our community in an even larger way, you want to truly level up, membership is available. We have about 60 people in the group already. Today, we are back on track at 3 p.m. within our private membership Facebook group. I will be teaching the fundamentals of personal branding, starting with who you are. That's today's lesson. So again, if you want to be part of our Scream Your Dream membership group, I suggest you head over to the link within the post. Make sure that you click. It's only $49 a month, and we meet twice a week for marketing lessons and connections directly to amazing IT experts, as well as providing you with a clear connection to some amazing digital content that can afford you the ability to learn something new each and every day. I'm Sheldon Bartlett-Rumer, encouraging you to find your marketing voice, tell your story, no longer whisper your wishes, and in fact, scream your dream. For more information on This Is It Network, log on to thisisItTV.com and follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m., same time, same place. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.